this episode, we sail, explore inland gorges, dive, fix things, visit busy bays and empty coves as we make our way back toward Corfu. Beginning in Preveza, we will sail up the coast toward Parga, onto Syvota, before crossing the Strait of Corfu and anchoring outside Gouvia. But first, we take an opportunity to explore the mainland of Greece.
Today's my 35th birthday, and for the day, Eddie has planned a surprise day out. So I'm not sure what we're doing, but we're leaving the boat and we're headed inland. We've rented a car, but who knows? First stop, Ioannina winery in the mountain town of Zitsa. Then it's on to Vikos Gorge. This isn't the best place for someone who's scared of heights. We're at Vikos Gorge, and apparently it is the deepest gorge in the entire world.
So it's bigger than the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, I guess, no, it's not bigger, it's deeper than the Grand Canyon, which is quite surprising because I've been there and it definitely doesn't feel as deep. So there must be some sort of like caveat or missing.
So you as an American are disputing the Guinness World Records and saying that there's something going on.
There's something going on.
Some money's changed hands. You've assessed it and it's not as deep as the Grand Canyon.
Maybe I was smaller then.
Records aside, Vikos Canyon is a pretty special place.
Nearby, the historic town of Monodendri is famous for its traditional stone-built architecture and collection of medieval monasteries. Most impressive among them, the St. Paraskevian Monastery, was built on the edge of Vikos Gorge at the beginning of the 15th century. Of our trip is the lakeside town of Ioannina, a lively college town built within the walls of a castle. Our plans have been disrupted yet again. The weather is supposed to be probably some of the worst weather predicted since we've been on this trip on Saturday and Sunday here in Greece. So we're going to have to stay. We were planning originally to go to Parga and to Syvota and make our way back to Corfu because my friend is coming next week, but it seems as though we're going to be staying here in Preveza.
We took the windy weekend to explore Preveza, a down-to-earth local tourist and sailing destination famous for its charming old town and fresh seafood.
You got one!
It's Monday morning and we are sailing back toward Parga. We've just left the Preveza Marina where we spent the weekend hunkered down in some fairly windy conditions. So we don't normally sail so much during the week, but we need to make up a little bit of lost time so we can get back to Corfu by next week. So today we're going to sail about 30 nautical miles north back to Parga, where we visited a couple of weeks ago.
I'm on the seaway to Parga. We're almost there.
Almost to Parga?
Well, we're going to make a pit stop and see if there's surface in Two Rock Bay. A bit more protected and a little bit prettier anchorage. Seems like there's a lot of boats in there though. I've got 25, 28, 31, 33, 34.
Good internet service?
That's what I'm getting. Yeah, 38.
So we can stay in Two Rocks Bay instead of going to Parga?
We can stay in Two Rocks Bay, and maybe this time I'll get to go and have a drink at that bar up the way. We've got the tools out again.
Although the internet reception is proving a bit unreliable, the swell coming from the northwest means this anchorage is the most protected, and we elect to stay for the week, working from the boat, exploring the surrounding beaches and hinterland, and swimming in the beautiful bay.
It's Friday morning. We're still in Two Rocks Bay. We've been here all week because it's just such a beautiful, well-protected little anchorage. A little bit of swell, but doesn't get any wind, which is nice because it's been a little bit windy this week. And it's gotten cold this week. Jumpers are back on, and doonas are out, duvets are out. But today it's time to get a move on, so we're going to sail north to Syvota this afternoon, about 18 nautical miles north. Should take us a few hours. We'll stay here for the morning, try to get a little bit of work done, go for a swim, and then head out. Where to?
Headed to Syvota. Syvota's apparently got a lot of beautiful little blue lagoons and coves to explore.
Going?
Pretty well. We're about 7 nautical miles out from Syvota. We were able to get the sails up a bit, but now under motor. It's a bit chilly though. crazy how quickly the weather turned on us. From like hot one day and then cold the next. The motor hasn't been playing up, which is good.
Cold this morning, huh?
Yeah, it's freezing.
That's not freezing.
I don't know, well, it feels a bit. It's probably 10 degrees. 12.
12 degrees.
Told you.
But yeah, it's crazy.
God.
It was summer yesterday, or summer sometime last week, and now.
And now it's definitely fall.
What are we looking at? Is that Corfu over there?
Yes, that's Corfu.
Pretty, huh?
Oh, you just checked it. Huh?
Where are we going?
We are going to the Blue Lagoon outside of Syvota. How blue can it be?
What do you think of Syvota?
I was unimpressed with Syvota. The food options for Greece were lacking. The town wasn't very charming. It wasn't really a great beach to go swimming at.
Could you get some nice cheap groceries though?
And no, you couldn't find anything you wanted to make dinner. And if you could find something, you were going to pay astronomical prices for it. So, in my opinion, go to Parga over Syvota. Way cuter.
Corfu.
Or Corfu. Corfu's lovely, isn't it? I miss my old stomping grounds. Corfu, Old Town. So we made it to the Blue Lagoon. It's just simply beautiful back here. And maybe all these people will leave soon and we can have it to ourselves.
By the evening, the tourist boats and day trippers have cleared out, leaving us with just one neighbour. But early the next morning, the boats return.
What did you say?
Nice place for breakfast?
Nice place for breakfast, yep. Except for the water sports behind us. Gotta use it all because we're leaving. Poor fisherman. He's gotten his neck caught around that big powerboat. Sad day.
get out of here?
It's time to get out of here.
Making our way slowly back toward Corfu. 5-hour sail has become maybe a 6 or 7 hour sail. Only about 10 knots of wind behind us. So what are we doing? Three and a half knots?
Just 3 at the moment. It's died down a bit. We've got 8 more nautical miles to go.
But moving slowly under sail is maybe a bit nicer than quickly with the motor, huh?
Preferable.
Preferable.
Is that the word? Preferable.
Yeah.
What is preferable?
Nothing.
No, that's the way we say it down south.
Back in Corfu, huh?
Back in Corfu, and I guess one of the first things I noticed is that there's nobody here, comparatively.
When we left it was pretty busy.
When we left, there were hundreds of boats getting up and down the strait in between Corfu and the mainland, and now we've seen 2. Summer is officially over. We're almost exactly on that anchor sign.
Just arrived. It took us a while to get here, and it's about 6 or coming on 6. And we're a bit lazy, so we're going to take the tender into Gouvia and go to a restaurant and get some food.
Let's go. Tender time.